All right, guys, what is up? Welcome to this video. I think, honestly, if you're someone who runs a web design business, if you're selling websites, if you're selling kind of any web design projects, this is a video that's going to help you right now with, everything that's going on, the crazy situation out there. This is a video that's going to help you get results, to be able to sell your services and to not run into any kind of trouble or any sort of panic like a lot of people are right now. So I'm going to get right into it, what you need to be focusing on, what you need to be doing and saying, and the message you need to be putting out there into the marketplace to potential clients if you want to be closing any sort of deals right now. Now, personally, I think there's a ton of opportunity at the moment, but the way I'm looking at other people and how they're thinking and how they're acting, I think a lot of people are going to run into trouble because they're focusing on the wrong things and they're selling their services in the wrong way. Now, if you feel like I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. We can go back and forth and kind of share, our perspectives and different advice or whatever, but I'm gonna get right into it. So in the last while, up until this point, there's kind of been a few different ways to sell your web design services or any sort of web service. And the big way that I feel like right now is not gonna be working is people selling the looks side of how things are. So basically the design side, and we can get into this, I'll break it down. So the design side is basically focused on how things look. People go out there and they pitch web design. They're trying to, show businesses, this is a great looking website, it's responsive, it's modern. Maybe they're even going for award-winning projects, focusing very much on the surface level, on the cosmetics, on how it's going to be perceived, when people look at it visually, how it's going to look. You'll see this. You go on YouTube and you start searching for web design, you got these massive videos with the web design trends of 2020. Everyone's focused on how it looks, the different features that you can do, the cool little design stuff. This is where a lot of people are out there, web designers, with how they think of their product, how they sell their product, how they put what it is that they do across to potential clients. They're very much focused on what it is. Like, they see the website and that's what they're trying to sell. It's all about the surface level, the visual side of web design. So, this obviously means the design, also things like the pages, how it's coded, all this sort of stuff. You guys know what I'm thinking about. Just put web design, those words into YouTube, press search. All the top videos are going to be talking about design trends, the visual side of things, the design side of web design. Here's the thing right now, when times are a little bit trickier, which is looking like is what's going to happen right now, no business cares about this stuff. Isn't important to put money into design and how things look when they got to be focusing on the essential things for their business. And right now, it's all about essential stuff. You guys are the same. Every other business out there is going to be the same. There's definitely going to be some businesses that just panic and they just get really defensive, but there's other businesses who are going to be spending money, a lot of businesses who will be spending money, but they're only going to spend it on what's important for them. And what's important, basically we can sum it up in one main word, which is results. So these are kind of been the two different ways. I've always sold this way. I find it really, really effective. But right now, with the way things are going, this is the way you got to sell. If you've been selling this way in the past, now is the perfect time to switch, because in the past, when times were good, lots of cash flowing around, some businesses did want to spend money on this stuff. They cared about how they were perceived. They wanted to look like a cool, edgy business. Maybe they were in the design business themselves, so they wanted a super unique website that kind of felt very whatever. It's not going to happen anymore, not for a while. The money that was in this sort of stuff, looking cool, looking edgy, looking modern, looking fashionable, that's out the window right now. Businesses, the people who are spending money, they're going to be focused on results. Basically, I don't know which way to draw it out here, but let's say this is the amount of money there is in the market. When money is high, people focus on this stuff up here. They focus on design, the cool extra stuff. They'll buy cool couches for their business. They'll maybe get a little football table. They'll get some cool logo stuff and a fun business card. When times are good, there's loads of money floating around, people get distracted with this stuff. When the market contracts, which it's doing right now, who knows how long it's going to be, this is not the case. People are going to spend money on the essentials. They're not going to be wasting money on how it looks. They're going to be thinking about how it performs. What's the essential stuff they got to do? And the number one essential thing for any business, we covered this in a video that we did last week, businesses have to sell. they got to keep their current clients happy, and they got to bring in new clients if they want to do well. So they're going to spend money to make sure that the essentials right now in their business are good, but they're only going to spend money on things that get them results. This stuff up here, design stuff, that older way of selling web design where, hey, this looks cool and I can build it all, this custom code, you know, you might think about it that way and might have sold in the past, but business owners right now, they don't care about this. This is kind of like survival mode for the next while for everyone. It is the way it is. And businesses, to survive right now, they're going to put their money into, they're still going to spend money. It's out there, it's moving around, but they're going to put their money into the key things that get them results. Now, a website, there's different ways to build it, but if you're a web designer who built a website focused solely on the design side of things, then a lot of the effort and the time and the resources in your project was focused on making the website look as good as possible, making it look cool. Again, when people bought for those reasons, that's fine. But down here right now, when it's essentials time and they're buying for results, you got to build a different sort of website. It's got to have a different sort of focus, and it's got to achieve different things. What do people want right now? What are business owners going to spend money on? Basically, keeping their current clients happy. So current clients, right now, no one wants to drop the revenue they already have in their business. The revenue that they already have is their current clients. So they're going to look for websites with whatever system in place to keep their current clients happy. Maybe that just means more information online right now. Maybe that means that depending on their business, they got to bring different systems online. Maybe they have to bring on video systems so they can communicate back and forth right now. Maybe messaging systems. Maybe they have to have online booking forms or different ways that they can just transfer information around, these sort of things. So that's current clients, but they also want to attract new clients. A business right now can't afford to just rely on their current clients because it's probably going to drop off. It's just the way it is. So they also have to get in new clients. Let me write it real fast. New clients. So a website right now, a website that's going to be perceived as valuable, that people will put money into, it's got to get results with new clients. What that means is it's got to be able to sell. It's got to be able to find people right now to, you know, whatever business you're working with, bring in new projects, bring in new clients, bring in new customers, bring in new deals, bring in new sources of cash flow, whatever it is. If you can't do this, as in if you can't sell your web design services or whatever web services in this way, in a solution-oriented way, a business right now just isn't going to care what else you can do. If it's not essential, if they don't see why this is worth their time and it's worth their money and their focus right now, they don't have time for it. Maybe they'll tell you to come back later, maybe they won't. But the only way, I feel, the main way that you're going to get paid right now and to help businesses in a high valuable way is, one, selling it, but also building your websites in a way that's just focused on getting them results. Help them maintain their current clients, help them bring in new potential clients, help them close these deals, keep these people happy right here, and bring in these people. And if you can do that, if you can show how you're going to do that, and you got to get a little bit creative depending on the niche, depending on the industry, people right now are going to pay attention to what you have to do. And if you can show how you're going to make it work, and I've got videos on this channel to show you how to do that, and you can ask me in the questions, if you can show them how you're going to make this work, you got a really good chance right now of helping out a lot of businesses. And this isn't being opportunist. It's not taking advantage of a bad situation. If you guys can build websites that actually achieve these things, and you should be able to do it, again, feel free to ask me questions if you get stuck. If you can do this stuff right now, this is what people need. So any business out there right now, any business out there right now, in the past, maybe they're focused on all these different things. You know, they had like these cool creative projects that they wanted to do. They wanted to maybe open up some new services. They were looking at bringing, you know, a new branch or expanding into something else. They wanted to paint the office blue, all this sort of stuff. Right now, all these things are gone, and all they're going to focus on is their main core business activities, the things that are most important to keeping the business moving forward. Now, I just covered that. It's keeping current clients happy and bringing in new clients. It's going to be different for every business. It depends on what they do, how they do it. But these are the things that you got to show that your website is capable of doing. You got to be able to design a website. So you do need some technical skills. You do need to be able to make a website, but just making the website, the physical website, is not going to be enough. You got to have a strategy in place. You got to have a plan. You got to have something that the website's going to do to help out with these things. You got to show them, look, the website's going to do this to keep your current clients happy, keep them paying, keep them using your services or your product or your business. And also the website's going to help bring in new clients. It's going to bring new clients into the business, get them to sign up, get them paying right now, get them, using your product, using your service, whatever it is. The website's going to do both of these things. So this is a great place for you to invest right now. This is where, as you're pitching the business, this is where they should be putting their money right now, because you're going to be able to help them with the most important stuff. Now, if you guys want more videos on this, I know it depends on how you sold websites in the past. Maybe this is something brand new for you and you've never really thought about this stuff before. If that is the case, let me know in the comments. I'll make some videos over the following weeks and I'll do up some free emails with some information for you guys as well. But right now, this is how you got to be selling. If you want to sell websites when times are a little bit trickier as they are for now, who knows how long it's going to last, you got to be thinking about how to keep their current clients happy, how to bring in new clients, and how to just bring in more revenue, more results, and solve problems for the business. I got a little bit of noise out here. There's a construction project beside me. So I'm going to wrap up this video right now. If you got any questions, let me know, and I'll look at making as many YouTube videos as I can. And I got an email newsletter that I'm putting out with free advice every week as well. So check that out in the description below. So that's it for this video. Hope this helps. Let me know your questions and your thoughts in the comments below. Catch you in the next video.